Good morning students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe. So class 4th, your chapter number 3, Windows 7. In last class, we completed this topic class 4. Working with Windows 7 in this features of Windows 7, starting window, how to start a Windows, now computer topic, recycle bin, and finally we completed this last class the taskbar. Now student, today we are going to start a new topic, the start button, how to start new applications with the help of a start button. To till the topic last, right clicking an icon. So student, let's start this topic. So first of all, let's recall this previous topic. What is Windows 7 student? So Windows 7 is an operating system for personal computer made by Microsoft. So that will be launched in October 2009. Windows 7 replaced Windows Vista as Microsoft's newest operating system. It was previously codenamed Blackcomb and Winamp. So Windows 7 is better than Windows Vista in terms of user friendliness, stability and functionality. So we already discussed about this in last class, Windows desktop. So in our Windows desktop, so it's a Windows start automatically and display a welcome message. So it is followed by the first screen of Windows, so known as the Windows desktop. Next we discussed last class desktop icon, computer like document, recycle bin, Internet Explorer. So you can see in a picture student, so this is a computer, my computer, and this icon in a computer. Then document part, recycle bin part. So these are icons, all are icons of Windows 7. And we discussed already last taskbar and toolbar options. So the taskbar student can seen at the bottom of the screen. So it's the bottom of a screen. It has the start button on its left side and notification area on its right side. So the notification area contains the clock and icons for programs and that usually run in the background. For the example, the antivirus program, the taskbar can be dragged to any of the four sides of the desktop. So now known as the taskbar and toolbar option. So this student, you can see a start button. So in figure 3.4 start button you can see properly in a bottom of the area. So the most used button on the taskbar, when we click on the start button, a menu displaying the major applications appear. So you can see open any application by clicking on any one of them. So these is a start button and you can open any applications to help of a start button in Windows 7. So next student, you can see a files and folders. So files and folders are working in a MS Windows 7. So file is a collection of related information stored together. So as we keep important papers like in a file, similarly all the information in a computer is saved in the form of a file. So each file is given a file name and that help us to find it easily later on. So you can see in this figure 3.5 files and folder. So first option is a file cabinet. Next is a file option, files, and then is a folders. So student, let's see what is a folder. Actually, as we keep all our files in a file cabinet, so similarly a folder is like a cabinet where we keep the related files. A folder can hold other folders as well. So a folder within a folder is called a subfolder. Now student, how to create a file, how to creating a file. So the most important way to create a file is by using any application software. So create a file in a Word, follow the given steps. So first student, open MS Word and you will get a blank page. After start typing text on the blank page. Then after completing your work, save your work using the File tab, then click the Save option, and after type a file name in the file name box and click on the Save button. This creates a new file. So it's very simple to creating a file in Windows 7. Now after student creating a folder, same as it is, follow the steps. The first is a right click in the blank area of the desktop, then shortcut menu will be appear, then select the new option, a list of sub options appears, then click on the folder option, a new folder will created and displayed on the desktop. Then type the name of the folder at the cursor position and press the enter. So a new folder is created. Then opening a file or folder using context menu. So using in the context menu, a pop-up menu appeared. First of all, you will click a right click on any icon, then pop-up menu will be appear. So which is called a context menu. And using this pop-up menu, you can save any your time, access, commands, etc. Now it's your right clicking on the blank area of the desktop. When you right click in your desktop, so first of all, when you right click on the blank area on the desktop, so you will see a menu with different options like personalize option. In the personal options, you will change any type of a background setting of the desktop, screensaver, icons menu, message box, font color, etc. Then right clicking an icon. So when you click right click on any icon on the desktop, so you will find an entirely different menu. The property option will be found there at the bottom of the list. So you can see in figure 3.10 right clicking on the icon, this type of, okay student. Now see I am going to share first of all how to change a background color on a desktop. So first of all, right click. You can see in this right click, click a personalize option. After you will go desktop background. Okay, so you can see many pictures like in this desktop background picture. So click anyone in this picture, just click that one, and after you will click a save changes. So you can see this picture will be automatically changes. Okay, so this is how to change a background on the desktop in your system. So next is your right clicking in a blank area. So first of all, click a blank area, right click, you will click a blank area in the right click. So there's a many option available in this right clicking in this pop-up menu. Okay, after you can see just click a right click, just how to create a folder. So first of all, click a new option. In this new option you can see first is a folder part. So just click it. So you can see this is a folder, okay, and just you can write any name. So I'm going to write a name, any type of name, book. So you can see this is just created a folder in your system. So this is very easy to how to create a folder in a system, Windows 7. Okay students, so class 4 just go through this topic and revise all this important terms, important topics in your book. Okay, so this is your homework today, and do practice of this for file and folder in your system, and change background change in your Windows 7.